So many years ago, I was born in a town very far from here called Providence, Rhode Island. And when I was born, my dad worked for the International Business Machines Corporation, IBM. And he used to come to Chicago for 3 months out of the year for a temporary assignment. And Chicago was his favorite city, I think because his family was back in Rhode Island. And at any rate, he worked in computers, and it all seemed like we were on the edge of the future back then. And then in 1989, he died very suddenly, and he didn't really get to see the whole world become dominated by computers the way they are now. And in the time since then, since he died, he'd come back to me in dreams, starting from the very first week after he died. He came, and the dream was that he was packing his underwear and his socks. And that was very sensible, but as time went on, decades and 15, 20 years, it became harder even in my sleeping mind to explain where he had been for all of those years. And so I'd make up these stories inside the dream. And this is one of those, this first song is a song that I wrote after one of those dreams around 2016 or so. So it had been a long time since he had died, and the world had changed a great deal. My dad. Sorry. Could I have less of my guitar and less of me and the mic, please? I'm going to kill people, I think. Totally. All right, hold on one sec.
I turned your vocals on
Okay. Thanks. I just turned down here. I was starting to feed back on my... Dad came back from the dead last night. He was so out of touch. He was so out of touch that he wanted to use dial-up. But I said, Dad, oh, Dad, there's no dial-up anymore. Dial up anymore. Thanks so much.
Could I get Spencer some of Tim's voice in this monitor, please, and a little of his guitar too? This is a tune I wrote inspired by a one-word prompt that was doubt, and it's called The Potter's Face. Once I bought truth worth its weight in gold. Black and white turn into gray as I grow. The doctors are sick, the teachers don't know. The merchants can't sell what the farmers can't grow. The problems aren't solved, the solutions don't work. The medicine is poison, but I drink because I thirst. I Reveal, oh, reveal what is real. Can one know, or is it concealed? The seers are blind, the sages are daft. The servants have surrendered to the strong who draft the facts. Buried in judgment, is there one I can trust? When a blanket of ignorance is covering all of us. All of us.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Spencer, I'm sorry for changing sounds right in the middle of that. Can I have a little more of this in the monitor again? That's better, thanks. So when I played this next song for a friend of mine, a good friend, he didn't like it because he didn't understand what it was about, and for a long time I didn't understand what it was about. But it turned out to be about what happens to you psychologically when you start seriously engaging in some sort of art, and that it changes you privately, but it doesn't really change your life. So it creates a kind of split personality where you kind of feel like you're accomplishing something great in private, and but nobody else really knows. So this struck me as very similar to the plight of Hamlet. So the song is called Killer. Got no money, you got no friend. You're where everyone sends to meet in the end. You just got there early, 'cause you were born too soon. Before everyone wins a trip to the moon. But you know better than the preacher you're supposed to be. You think you might be special, but you're hard to believe. If you know better than the teacher, you're gonna have to prove. You think that you're a killer, but you can't even move. You can't even move.
Thank you.
So Christina and I started playing together in a tribute band for a friend of mine who's from Chicago, who I met in Eugene, Oregon many years ago. And he was a great singer-songwriter who was, like many great singer-songwriters, never known. And then he died, as a lot of people in these stories have died. And he left his friends to play his music. And so we started playing the first song we started playing together was this next one, which he wrote. And I feel sort of obliged that we're here in Chicago to bring one of his songs back to his hometown. So he came to me in a dream a couple weeks ago, and I asked him if it was okay if we were playing this song, and he said, as long as you give me credit. So I'm going to give him credit. His name was Ben Bachner, and he was born in Skokie. And this is his song. It's called Heartland.
They can be so long
Out on the northern plain, and the nights can last forever, waiting for spring to come again.
our collars clutched against the wind.
Houses closed up tight. Yeah, we keep our sorrows to ourselves, emotions out of sight.
We keep our sidewalks shoveled,
Loved ones near at hand, till the snow begins to thaw out in the heartland. Till the snow begins to thaw out in the heartland.
sky's the color of the prairie.
Prairie's the color of the sky. Well, it's been so long since I kissed your lips. Now we both forget to try.
I meant to tell you something.
Before we went to bed. Yeah, but then I guess I lost my nerve. Let it go unsaid.
something broke inside of me. Some hard thing that had formed.
And I watched the sun come rising up
Like a baby being born. Now I know spring is coming.
spread across the land. When the snow begins to thaw
Out in the heartland.
when the snow begins to thaw
Out in the heartland.
when the snow begins to thaw
Out in the heartland.
Go. Well, we don't always play slow contemplative songs, but when we do, we like to play them at rock clubs. So,
You were the quietest rock club band crowd we've ever seen, so it's astonishing.
I like to call it heavy mellow. This is a tune I wrote when I was very sick. I decided to go across the country, across the Rockies in the middle of winter and do a tour some years ago, and ended up getting really sick. Could have just been an average cold, or it could have been the cigarette butt at the bottom of someone else's beer that I accidentally drank. Not sure, but anyway, I wrote this tune, and it's called Whorehound and Licorice. Hey Spencer, could I get this guitar up in the monitor a little bit? Even a little bit more. Yeah, that's good. Thanks. Whorehound and licorice taking care of business can get your ducks all in a row, but take care of your heart and you flow. It's not enough to hear you, it's not enough to know, it's not enough to be near you. I must follow where you go. It's not enough to hear you, it's not enough to know, it's not enough to be near you. I must go where you go. It's not enough to hear you, it's not enough to know, it's not enough to be near you. I must go where you go.
Well, thanks so much. We're going to do 2 more songs, and thanks to Claire and for asking us to do this. It's nice. We just got back from the West Coast, and it's nice to play music rather than drive for a little bit. I started writing songs in dreams. That's how I knew I could write songs, is because I was doing it, but I was asleep, and it took me many years to get them out of the dreams into the real world, and this is one of those songs.
Say that here on earth God's work is our own, but not even the holy man can make this world his home. When he stand upon a mountaintop to give a word to kill, Steadily keep on trying to get up that hill. And if he don't make it, the Lord will. If he don't make it, the Lord will. Into this great and blessed art, they lead us two by two. And when we see through faded stars, they feed us something new. If they leave us in a ballot box where they say we get to choose, but with evil face against its lesser part, evil never lose. Still we keep on trying to get up that hill. If we don't make it, Lord will. If we don't make it, Lord I was gonna just hand it the other way.
I'm going to stand for the next round.
Thanks so much.
We've introduced some new variables into our little set here. First one for me being that I actually went on this tour out west without a guitar with me. I thought the Lord provides, but really we just didn't. I drive a Nissan Versa, and it's very hard to fit so much things in that little car. So we just thought, let's just not bring a guitar. And so we had one to play when we got to Oregon, but we didn't have one to play when we were traveling back. So luckily, I found this in a coffee shop in Boise, Idaho, and some guy was playing it at the coffee bar, and I said, that sounded pretty good. And so I bought it off the wall, and
It's still for sale if you'd like it after this show. It's,
but yeah, we're getting to know each other a little bit. And first thing, this is the first guitar I've ever had that has this kind of strap, you know, that doesn't have the little button right here. And I realized there's a tip for you. If you've never played a guitar like this, it doesn't work very well if you're sitting down, you know. So,
Tension.
but,
It's a matter of tension.
yeah, it is tension.
So this is the last song, and it's a song I wrote that Christina sings, and I will never sing again because she sings it so much better than me. And I had to convince her to sing it. She just did it as a joke one day, and it was so much better. And I thought that's how the song was supposed to be. So we recorded it that way. It is the first song that we recorded together, and it's on our single album that's there in the back in a green tackle box. It's called Another Child of History.
Here's to you
so much.